Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Back at Bloomington Ice Garden, fifth and final game on Championship Sunday. It's the Pee Wee Major Final. The Minnesota Generals in red to our right, taking on SDP Elite to our left. Luke Carithers in goal for SDP, where's number 1 in the goal to our left, and Aiden Hesse, number 88 for the Generals, in the goal to our right. Some very good talent here, and names I'm familiar with from the show last year. Several of them on SDP Elite. In fact, they're all in the same starting line. Victor Plant, Dylan Dean, A.J. Francisco. 2/3 of that line is Hermantown bound. And we are ready to go. And it's played to the SDP line. Pass broken up before it gets to Francisco and picked up now by Charlie Engstrom in against the boards in the SDP zone. And now it's fed back to the right side, and now here's Luke Smith going back around on the far wall for Dean. Lofts it towards the right point. Bouncing puck. Francisco gets it, plays it ahead, and Engstrom is there to turn it back at neutral ice. Quentin Vadepo plays it forward into the zone, and now Nick Johnson for SDP plays it back rink wide to center. Dean is in a race for it there, and he gets in over the line. Now loose at center ice. Victor Plant with a chop at it, number 19. And that goes over the boards and into the bench, out of play. 42 seconds gone in the first period. Again, 3 14-minute sets here, and no resurface between. Congratulations to our other champions, the Squirt Majors. It's the Black Bears. Pee Wee Minor, it's Breakaway Red. In the Bantam Minor, it is Hometown Hockey. And in the Squirt Minor is just completed in quite a game. Minnesota Blades over the LA Pros, 8-6. Generals control, and they play it down deep into the SDP zone. Nate Peterson back for it, 63 behind the net. Now it's loose. It comes to the right edge, loose in the slot area, and now it's clear to the near side. Too far for Wyatt Tanner, and now spinning in the center circle, A.J. Garcia playing it ahead. Ryland DeMars over the line. Left a drop pass. That's stolen away, and here's Wyatt Tanner back. To the right for Liam Schultz over the line, and it's poke checked off his stick. And the Generals turn it back. They play it ahead, and here's DeMars over the line. He can't get past Nick Johnson at the blue line, but carrying on, it's shot in deep by Garcia. A.J. Garcia deep behind the net. Now cleared around, and here's DeMars looking to center. On the backhand, it comes to the doorstep, and it's in skates now. Couldn't get a shot away. Here's Garcia in deep. He centers it, and DeMars had a swat at it, and he fanned on it. DeMars behind the net looking to center. He does put it in front, and it's stick to the corner by Schultz. And now SDP is able to play it out to center. Picked up there by Garrett Heitz, number 16 for the Generals. He turns and hits the red line. He'll flip it in on goal. A bouncing puck, and Carithers let a rebound get away. And it cleared to the near side boards now, and SDP plays it out to center. Claimed there by the Generals. Cody Kronberg plays it in. And it'll go back behind the SDP net, and there's Sammy Nelson in control. He lost possession. Nathan Charlton down in the corner. And the Generals work it around. A centering pass is picked off. And here comes SDP Elite back. It's Wyatt Kuznick playing it in over the line. Now Burchild. Mikey Burchild shoots, a save made, and Aiden Hesse flops on the rebound to get a stoppage. 2 minutes, 38 seconds gone in the opening period. No score in the Pee Wee Major Championship game. The last of 5 here today. It's been a fun one. Brought to you, of course, on the Youth Hockey Hub. And also brought to you by Lots of Matzo Pizza. Here's a centering pass. Francisco with a shot and Hesse with a save, and a faceoff coming up. Victor Plant will face off for SDP, and he wins the draw. Francisco tried to come in front and couldn't. Now played into the left corner. The Generals' Charlie Engstrom plays it around. Go back behind the net. Pass up the middle is picked off by Alexander before it gets to Vedepo. Max Alexander plays it in. And now back over to the far side and out to center. The Generals come out. Connor Schubert, 77, headmans for Vedepo. Over the line, Quinton Vedepo can't shoot, but carrying on. They're going to get a chance in front, and Ryland DeMars whistles one just wide. Now defender falls, and back comes Dean. And he's into the zone for SDP. Dean, he goes in against the boards with Schubert. It goes behind the net. Francisco claims. Francisco, diagonal pass. Alexander at the right point. He takes a shot, deflected in front of the net before it could get to Hesse. And a bouncing puck comes out to center. It's picked up by the Generals and played rink wide to center. Carrying it is Nate Peterson back in the zone for SDP Elite. He plays it ahead just a little bit too far. Down the wing for Wyatt Kuznick, and it comes back in the left corner. Kronberg behind the goal will reverse, and the Generals play up the near boards. They take it out to center. And here they come. Over the line, Zimmerman closing in. Zach Zimmerman had it knocked off his stick. And Garcia goes behind the net. Zimmerman in the far corner. He's watched there by Luke Smith, who falls. Puck goes behind the net, and Garcia in control. He is knocked to a knee, and the Elite control it. They'll flip it out to center, and it's picked up by Brady Cunningham, who shoots it back into the zone. Off the dasher board and down to Sammy Nelson. And he'll step through at the red line. Here he comes. He's got Kuznick on his right. Over the line as they crisscross. Here's a shot. He scores from the wing board. Sammy Nelson for SDP Elite, and they have a 1-0 lead. Hesse, I don't know that you got a good look at that shot, but it's in the net, and SDP grabs the lead. Time of the goal, 4 minutes and 24 seconds. So SDP Elite grab the lead here in the opening moments of this game, 1-0. And the Generals get control in their zone. Kuznick with the assist on the goal, and play is in the SDP zone. And it's picked up there by Schultz. He tips it ahead. Here's a 2-on-1. Schultz has Tanner on his right. Defender hustling to get back, and a pass just a little too far for Tanner, and it comes all the way through to the near boards. 4 minutes gone in the first period, and it is 1-0 for SDP Elite. They'll dig it out behind the net, and Schultz takes a shoulder in against the boards. Henry Shamil carries on, and now it's picked up and played out to center. Now into the zone it comes, and here's Tanner down the wing. Had a little trouble, had to come back for it, and he leaves it. Played down by Alexander behind the net. Charlton for the Generals, and he gets away from the forechecker. Now he'll take it up the middle in his zone. Charlton passes to the right, and the Generals try to break through center. They do, and here's Charlton over the line. Nathan Charlton going in. He is knocked down, and the puck slides wide of the goal. Picked up there. And behind the net, Easton Bond looking to center. It's loose, and now a centering pass hits the back of the net, and it's on the mesh, and we'll get a face-off with 8:06 to go in the first period. 1-0. The goal is Sammy Nelson from Wyatt Kuznick at 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Charlton on the face-off, and the puck is pulled back out to center, and after it is Zach Bay. It's tipped off his stick by Francisco, doing some good work. And here's A.J. Francisco in the right corner. He will lose possession, played around on the far side wall for Schubert for the Generals. And at center they come out, Charlton over the line. And now back into the zone on the near side, and Francisco, one-touch pass to Plant, and here he comes. Victor Plant down the near wing. He cuts to the slot, and it runs off his blade. Francisco there to help out, though. And it comes back to center, and it's played into the zone by Nick Johnson for SDP Elite. Coming up on the halfway mark of the first period, they have 3 shots. The Generals have 1. Here's an outlet pass. It's stolen away. And here's Nick Johnson centering it. And in the slot, a second shot is knocked down with a glove by Hesse off the stick of Kuznick. As the SDP Elite buzzing, Burchild tries to split the defense and come in front. He does. He spins, he shoots, and that's blocked at the defense. The puck is then shot the length of the ice, and that'll be icing on the Generals with 7:05 to go in the first period. A 1-0 lead for the SDP Elite in our Pee Wee Major Finals here at the AAA State Championships. It's been a fun week here at Bloomington Ice Gardens, and fun to always have the finals for you, of course, on Youth Hockey Hub, play behind the net. And after it for SDP is Kuznick in the corner. He is shouldered into the boards by Cunningham, but the puck is dug out behind the net by Schultz. Liam Schultz centers it. Nelson falls, sweeps it towards the net. Schultz gets it, shoots, and he missed the net to the right. Now he picks it up again, feeds the right point. Johnson can't see the net and plays it down deep into the corner again. Going after it is Kuznick in the corner. And SDP Elite doing a nice job of holding the play here in the offensive zone. Smith at the left point feeds it down. Kuznick again comes out of the corner with the puck, and now the Generals are able to clear it to center. And SDP Elite are turning with it. Here they come over the line. Sammy Nelson off his stick, and they're changing. So the Generals will play to center ice. And here they come over the line. Swept behind the net off the stick of Brady Cunningham. And now SDP controls on the near side. Tanner along the wing boards. Forced back into the corner. An aggressive forecheck by Garcia. Comes to the left point. Here's a drive. And that's stopped as Garrett Heights took the shot from the left point. And a save made by Carruthers. Play to the far wall. And the Elite try to break out. And they do shoot it all the way down the ice. And that will be icing with 5 minutes, 34 seconds to play in the opening period. A 1-0 game. And the goal, of course, by Sammy Nelson. Play in the Elite zone, and Francisco one touches for Victor Plant, and it's played into the zone. Comes deep to the left corner. And it's 2 from each team there. Dean falls, and the puck played behind the net. Dean after it, but it rolls to the right point. Alexander will hold it in there. Loose in the half wall. Plant looks to center. One time for Francisco, and he fanned on it. Comes to the far boards. He had his stick lifted at the time, and now Francisco tries to center. He does get it back. A.J. Francisco tried to lob it over for Plant, and that didn't work out. It comes back to center, and it's picked up by Nate Peterson for SDP. Into the zone he comes. Pedersen 1 against 2. He gets a rough ride there against the boards. And the puck picked up there by Kronberg, but he can't clear it for the Generals. It's loose in the right corner. And now the Generals will get possession, and out to center they come. Picked up by SDP. Johnson tries to play it in. Now played ahead to Francisco. And he will tip it in deep. And, of course, those 3 members of the Great Plains team that won the show last year. The first time that organization had ever won it. And now here comes Nelson over the line. Sammy Nelson gets by 1, closes in, he shoots, he scores! He went bar down, and Sammy Nelson has made it 2-0 for SDP. His second goal of the first period. He's got both goals in the game. It comes at 9 minutes and 49 seconds. Sammy Nelson with the hot hand here in the early going. And the puck down. Comes to center, and the Generals trail by 2. Here comes Nelson again over the line. Nelson centers it. Here's a chance in front, and a save by Hesse. Has a great opportunity for Burchild for SDP Elite to make it 3-0. 3:59. Burchild steps around 1, goes in, and he centers it, and it's behind Kuznick. over the line. Schubert knocked off the puck. Burchild and Kuznick get assists. And it's 2-0, and here they come over the line again. SDP Elite closing in. Burchild takes it right towards the net, and then it's under the goaltender, Aiden Hesse, so we'll get a face-off with 3:34 to go in the first period. 2-0 SDP Elite in our last game of the day. $38 goals so far in our championship games. We've had good games throughout in these championship rounds. Now it's played to center. And now Pedersen backing into his zone. He's having trouble. Plays it over to the near side as the forecheckers are on him. Played towards Wyatt Tower at center ice. And it's loose there right in front of the scorers table. Tower falls on a shoulder from Cunningham. And now it's picked up, and the Generals, Charlton, in his zone, rink wides it, and they play it through to center. Over the line they come, and they'll play it in deep. Under 3 minutes to play now in the first period. SDP Elite on top, 2-0. They'll dig it out of the corner. Charlton centers for the Generals. It runs up the slot. Here's a drive, and a glove catch by Carruthers out of the air on Kronberg. Well, that's a good stop. And a face-off coming up with 2:44 left in the opening period of play. Sammy Nelson with both the goals for SDP. Next up for him is the Pure, if he's able to get the third goal. And now out to center. Victor Plant over the line. Takes it in deep. Plant centers for Francisco, who's tied up. And the Generals get control. 2:20 to go. It's played on out to center. And Nick Johnson turns it back for Francisco over the Generals line. Francisco to Plant in the circle. Plant, had a little dangle there. And now Francisco steals it in deep. And Francisco wheels back. 2:05 to go. A.J. Francisco in the slot. He shoots, and it's deflected wide. Dean goes after the rebound on the far side, but Plant gets there first. Plant out of the corner to Dean. Along the goal line, he's forced back behind the net, back to Plant in the far corner, under 2 minutes to go. And it's banked to the wall. Be held in there. And we got a penalty coming on the Generals as Cruz Harper is going to be penalized for a body check, presumably, against Luke Smith. Cross check is indicated. So Cruz Harper in the box for the Generals, and SDP gets the first power play of the game. Face-off coming up to the right of the goaltender, Eden Hesse, from the draw. Puck comes over to the left point, and they'll work it around. Pedersen in control, and then he had it stripped off his stick. And it's picked up, and Dean plays it down with a glove and then fanned on it. It's picked up by the Generals. Charlton comes back over the line, 1 against 5. He takes a shot, and it's plucked out of the air by Carruthers to get a stoppage. 1:22 to go in the period, 1:38 in the power play. And we'll have a face-off in the SDP Elite zone. Now back behind the net, Nate Pedersen controls, and here comes SDP at center. They'll carry it, and it's Burchild over the line. Check that, that's Plant. And then it's knocked off his stick and out to center. And here come the Generals. Charlton lifts one to the left of Adepo with a shot and a save by Carruthers and a face-off coming. So both the shots on goal in this power play have come from the shorthanded team, the Generals. And we'll have a face-off to the right of Luke Carruthers. Cash Cruitt, the other goaltender for SDP Elite. Last minute of play in the period, and now it's played out to center, and Burchild lost the puck. Schubert couldn't play it. It had men offside, and now the Elite control to the near side, and here's Nelson, a 2-goal man with 1 minute to go in the period. Played up the middle, and it's on the tape for Kuznick, who plays it in and now chases after it. Wyatt Kuznick looking to leave a drop pass there as Burchild in to help out. Puck loose along the wall, and it is out to center. Johnson, rink wide to the left and over the line, Burchild. 20 seconds to go, tried to split the defense and then lost possession as DeMars plays it forward. It's going to come back into the elite zone, and Johnson will chase after it. No icing. Johnson now plays it around on the near side for Kuznick. And now Nelson, he goes in hard against the boards with 5 seconds to go in the period. And now a rink-wide pass comes back out to center where it's claimed by Luke Smith as the buzzer goes, and that ends the first period of play. And our score is SDP Elite 2, Minnesota Generals nothing. Shots on goal were 5-3 in the first period for SDP. Let's take a break and come back with our second period next. This is the AAA state tournament on the Youth Hockey Hub.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Back at Bloomington Ice Garden, Jeff Pappas, my name, with the call of the Pee Wee Major Finals. After one period, SDP Elite leads the Minnesota Generals 2-0. They have 15 seconds of power play as the second period gets underway. Fresh 14 minutes on the board coming up momentarily. They're not there yet, so we can't start. Now they are. We're ready to go. Second period is underway. And now here comes A.J. Garcia over the line. He takes it. He shot, and Carithers makes the save. He takes the shot right away. Short-handed opportunity, 9 seconds into the period for A.J. Garcia. And save made. Now behind the net, Nate Pedersen controlling for SDP. Near side to Henry Shamil as the Generals come back to full strength. Garcia broken up at the line and now picked up by Wyatt Tower, and over the line he comes. He shoots, and a glove catch by Hesse, and we'll have a face-off. 2 stoppages in the first 26 seconds, and now we'll get a face-off to the left of the goaltender. 5-3 the shots in the first period for the SDP Elite, and 2 goals. Puck cleared around behind the net to the near side. And here's Kronberg playing it ahead, and he can't get out of the zone. Picked up there by Burchild. He left a drop pass and now played down low. Actually, that was Victor Plant. I'm having a trouble there between 9 and 19 for some unknown reason. And now Dean along the near boards. He's taken in against the wall. And now Francisco digs it out over to Victor Plant in the circle. Plant takes the shot. Ooh, and Dean had the rebound on his tape and couldn't pull the trigger. Now Dean comes out of the corner. Dean throws it across. Plant winds, shoots. Oh, Francisco, he had him set up at the right edge of the crease. And there's going to be a penalty coming. A high sticking infraction is going to go against the Generals, and it is Zach Bay going to the penalty box. No, take that. It's 28. Excuse me. Not 20, which would make it Zach Zimmerman. And we'll get a face-off back in the General zone, and that's a power play for SDP Elite. They're second of the game. They lead at 2-0 here in the second period, 12:57 to go. And Plant will come on for the face-off against DeMars. And the win on the face-off, Smith. Francisco throws it across. Dean scores on a beautiful setup from A.J. Francisco, and Dylan Dean has scored a power play goal for the Generals. After 1 minute and 11 seconds of the second period, it's 3-0 SDP. It's in the center circle from the face-off, and now carried in by Dylan Dean. He's got Plant to his right, Francisco trailing. Over the line, Dean closes in. He centers for Plant, he scores! Victor Plant, and it's 4-0. Plant from Dean, and that was just lovely. Lovely work. They scored twice in 10 seconds, do SDP, and it is 4-0 with 12:39 to go in the second period. And a timeout taken now by the Generals, so we'll take one as well. 4-0 SDP here on the Youth Hockey Hub.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lots of Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies.
Back at Bloomington Ice Garden, 4-0 SDP a lead over the Minnesota Generals. 12:39 to go in the second period. Dean at 111, Plant at 121. And now played back into the zone. Now a centering pass comes up the slot, and here is a chance in front for Zimmerman, and a save made by Carithers off to the near boards. Penalty coming on SDP, I think. We have a hooking penalty called. There are players from both teams down, and it appears as though it'll go against SDP Elites. Luke Smith, he heads to the penalty box. It is a hooking penalty, and the Generals get their first power play, trailing 4-0 here in the second period. And Nathan Charlton will face off for them. And he's got the puck. Charlton. Now behind the net it goes. Schubert feeds the left point for Cunningham, and now played down deep. Vedepo. Bay closing in, takes the shot, deflected through traffic. The goaltender, Carithers, saw that somehow. Here's Schubert, leaving it behind the net. And the Generals will work their power play. Here is Charlton in front. He shoots, and a save made by Carithers, and a faceoff coming up in the SDP Elite zone. They've got 4 goals on 8 shots. Do SDP Elite. And it's economy of effort, but some of the chances they've had, boy, was Plant's goal gorgeous from Dean. Did a lot of hard work along the wall there. Here's a shot deflected as it got through traffic from Kronberg. Now cleared down low, and here's Schubert coming out of the corner. Drops it to the left point, and it gets past Engstrom and comes back. Now here's a race for it, and opportunity for SDP Elite. Nelson, as he overskated. Here's Vedepo over the line, leaves a drop pass. Now it's centered, and it comes all the way through to the far side. Schubert has it back. Connor Schubert halfway through the power play, and this is Vedepo in the circle. He takes a shot, and Carithers takes that one right on the logo and makes the save. Face-off coming up. Generals have outshot SDP Elite officially 9-8 so far, but trail 4-0. 11:17 to go in the period, and Francisco in the left corner plays it around behind the net, and the short-handed SDP Elite play it out to center. Pass to the right, and coming in is Cruz Harper. He takes a shot, he scores! He picked the corner from the wing boards, and the Generals are on the board. It is a power play goal at 2:58 of the second period. This is their first goal of the game, and it's 4-1. So Cruz Harper from Engstrom, and it's 4-1. And now SDP Elite in the zone, and Tower had his pocket picked. And here's Harper back, who scored the goal. Harper in deep, he shoots, and that one is stopped by Carithers. We'll get a face-off again in the SDP Elite zone. 10:31 to go in the second period. Harper from Engstrom the goal at 2:58 on the power play, and the Generals on the board. Got to start somewhere when you're chipping away at a 4-goal lead, and they have the first. Face-off coming to the left of Luke Carruthers. Now played down, and Nate Pedersen behind the goal for SDP. Feeds the far side, and Francisco chips it ahead, gets it back. A.J. Francisco through center. Threads one through for Plant on the right. And Charlton is there first, but Plant comes out with a puck. Now Dean in front of the goal. It's bouncing, and it runs up the slot. And Alexander puts it towards the net, and it bounces on to Hesse. That was a surprisingly difficult save. And now Dean gets gently introduced to the back of the net by Kronberg. After the whistle, and we got a face-off coming up now to the left of the Generals' goal. Plant wins the draw. Banked off the wall, Dean between his feet. Now he tried to throw it towards the slot. It's picked up and out to center it comes. Here is Pedersen, and he is over the line. He's rubbed out by Charlton, who takes the puck as well. Back behind the net, pursued hotly by Dean. That's Francisco in control. He goes behind the net, has Plant in front and Dean. Now comes around the right side, leaves the drop to the right point. Alexander beside the net to Plant. He centers, and it comes through to the near boards. And it's picked up by Pedersen for SDP. Now knocked in against the boards. 9:29 to go in the second period. Francisco wheels out of the corner with it. Feeds it over to Plant along the far wall. Plant working there against Engstrom behind the net. Now here's Dean. Throws it in front, and Hesse, the goaltender, cuts it off and gets a stoppage with 9:15 to go in the second period. That line for SDP Elite, we won't belabor the point, but Dean, Francisco, and Plant very well tuned together. Face-off coming up to the right of Aiden Hesse with 9:15 to go, and Burchild is out there for the draw. Nelson crashes in. Nelson with 2 goals. He scored the first 2, as a matter of fact. Pass up the middle, and here's a breakaway for Vedepo. Going in on goal. He shoots. He scores! Quinton Vedepo, and the margin has been cut in half. The Generals make it 4-2 on a breakaway goal by Quinton Vedepo. And the time of the goal is 4 minutes and 54 seconds. It's 4-2. Burchild back, and over the line for Kuznick. Had to return it in front, and now the Generals play it out to center, and now Luke Smith will back into his zone. 4-0 has become 4-2 in a span of about 2 minutes. Get the assists on the goal by Vedepo. Kronberg and DeMars. 4:58 the time of the goal for Vedepo, and now it's cleared behind the net. Back into the left corner. And now it's picked up by Kuznick. Plays it ahead. Burchild over the line, going in. Burchild shoots, and a save by Hesse off to the right boards. Good work there by Mikey Burchild. Now it's played to the left point, and Smith can't stop it entirely. He has to come out to center. Now it's shot back into the zone. 8:05 to go. And we got a whistle. Puck play to the high stick, and a face-off coming up in the General zone to the right of Aiden Hesse. Dean and Plant in the second period for SDP. Harper and Vedepo all in the first 4 minutes and 54 seconds of this period for these teams. The Generals at the last 2, and they've cut a 4-0 lead in half. Puck down behind the net, Engstrom. Plays it down the far side, and the Generals will break out to center. Still have work to do, though, but they have momentum. And they trail it by 2. SDP Elite plays to the corner. Pedersen throws it ahead, and now it's tipped on out to center. And Liam Schultz unable to get to it. Now played back into the SDP zone. And played down the near side to Liam Schultz over the line. Schultz cuts to the slot, shoots. Hesse with a save, and it comes off to the right boards. Shamil, Pedersen, back down. Top of the circle, and it's thrown across. Oh, a nice idea there. They tried to set up Shamil in front, and it wouldn't go. Now a shot right on to Hesse. He makes the save, and boy, Schultz made a nice pass out of the corner. Trying to throw it across for Henry Shamil and just didn't connect. Face-off with 7 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the second period. Victor Plant, clean face-off win, and now here's Pedersen. Francisco shoots. Hesse with a save. Picked up by Kronberg, and he plays it ahead. 3-on-2 for the Generals if they hurry. Now Dean, the defender, getting back to even the odds up a little bit. Comes to the far wall, and it's tipped ahead and back out to center. Kronberg playing it into the SDP zone. 6:50 to go in the second period. Pedersen goes behind the net, reverses to Dean along the wall, and he'll flip it high off the glass, and Kronberg controls it center. Turns it back. Now it's taken away, and here is Dean over the line. Dylan Dean closes, cuts to the slot on his backhand. Dean spins and shoots. Save, rebound chance in front. They score! Francisco, and it's 5-2. A.J. Francisco knocks in Dean's rebound. That line controls play when it's out there. And the time of the goal is 7 minutes, 28 seconds. We're going to get a goaltending change now for SDP Elite. Cash Cruitt comes in just past the halfway point, and Luke Carruthers will go to the bench. (5-2) for SDP Elite. Puck to center. And over the line, Schubert takes to the boards. We'll get the announcement of Francisco's goal. And Dean gets the only assist. So it's Francisco from Dean, and they're offside as they come in with 6:08 to go in the second period. Each member of that line has scored a goal in this second period. Dean, Plant, and Francisco. Dean with a goal and 2 assists. Plant with a goal. Francisco with a goal and an assist. Now played up the middle, and it's picked up by the Generals at center, and Charlton plays it forward, broken up by Smith. And now SDP Elite circling back. Nick Johnson in the zone, flips to the near side to Burchild. He'll turn there, and now Burchild bounces off Vadepo and plays to the right, gets it back on a return pass, and now he's got some speed. Over the line, played in deep. Burchild behind the net, banks it off the boards looking for Smith on the half wall and has him back down. And it gets past the forward, and Charlton goes back behind the net. Burchild now chasing him. And it's played ahead to the line, or near the line, but not out, and held in by Burchild, who now works towards the near side. And doing some hard work in there is Burchild. Puck loose, 3 white shirts in there against Connor Schubert, who's outnumbered, but comes out with it and then lost possession. Burchild on his backhand is forced through to the right boards. Now gets it back on a return pass. Burchild cuts in front, and here's a follow-up shot that goes through the crease by Kuznick. It's picked up by the Generals with 5:03 to go. A long pass up the middle, and it's another breakaway for Vadepo. He shoots, and a save made by Cruitt. And Cash Cruitt's first opportunity is a breakaway, which is a tough one. Now the puck comes out to center and back into the General zone. After it there is Charlie Engstrom. Feeds up the middle, and it's going to come to the blue line. Played down with a glove there by Pedersen. And he is taken out by Vadepo. They both go down in the right corner of the zone. Now trying to dig it out, the Generals. DeMar is behind the goal. He throws it up the slot. Zach Bay now across to the near side with 4:25 to go, and Schubert can't handle the pass. Now Schubert again on the goal line extended. Throws it in front, bouncing puck. And a shot opportunity there. Comes to nothing for Easton Bond, and now played back to center ice. And it's played into the zone by Schultz for SDP. Schultz closes, shoots. He was going for the far side there, didn't miss by much. And now here come the Generals to center ice. They're over the line. And it's DeMars lost possession. Carrying on is Harper with a goal in this second period. And now they fall behind the net as players from both teams in looking for it. Now runs to the near side wall. And a mob from both teams in their 4 red shirts and 2 white. Now it comes out. The Generals get control. They throw it across to the left side, and Tower is there first. And he will tip it to center ice. SDP Elite play it ahead, and here is Tower down the wing. He cuts in, and he tried to drag it past the defenseman Cunningham, who took it away from him. Check that, it was Schultz. And now at center, it's picked up by DeMars. Over the line, DeMars throws it across. It was behind Easton Bond, who has to come back for it. And now Bond will go ring it around on the near side, looking for the defender Kronberg on that side, and it's picked up. And now here come the Elite over the line. Francisco goes behind the net. He's rubbed out against the boards by Charlton. And now the Generals with under 3 minutes to go in the period. Nathan Charlton comes out. He's over the line. He closes in. He shoots. He scores. He beat Pruitt over his shoulder. And Nathan Charlton has made it 5-3 late in the second period. Beat Pruitt over his shoulder to the far side. And it comes at 11 minutes and 10 seconds of period number 2. And the lead is once again cut to 2 goals. Now from the draw, it's controlled by Bay. Near side, Engstrom throws it up the middle. Deflected by Dean, but Charlton picks it up. And Charlton a long shot. Pruitt with a glove catch. Kronberg gets an assist. He has assisted on the last 2 Generals goals. 2:37 to go in the second period, 5-3. SDP Elite on top. Now Pedersen behind the goal. Feeds the far side. And it's banked ahead. Out the center, they'll turn it. Now here comes SDP, 3-on-2 over the line. A shot, glove catch by Hesse, and we'll get a face-off in their zone. As Sammy Nelson making a bid for his hat trick today. A couple of goals in the first period. Now from the draw, Pedersen at the right point will play it down deep behind the net. And after it is Burchild in the corner. Steps around one man. Now lets his line mate come through. And that's Nelson. He shoots. Save Hesse. Rebound. Loose in front. And it's steered away to the far boards. Hesse made the save, but had a hard time locating the rebound. There are a lot of players around him. Another puck picked up by the Elite with under 2 minutes to go. And it's turned back by Burchild, who's had an effective second period here. Has no points, but he's been around the puck a lot and has made things happen. And now he's stolen it again. Burchild looks to center, and it's deflected wide to the left of the goal. He goes to the boards against Ryland DeMars. And players from both teams now in. It's dug out of there by Bay. Fed ahead, and now here come the Generals. Bay through center. Under 90 seconds to go in the period. Bay centers it, gets a return pass is stolen away neatly by Pedersen, who back-checked well. Now it comes back out to center, and it's picked up and played into the Generals zone. Charlton spins with it, and he feeds the near side. Cunningham turns, looking for Bay, but stepping up into the lane neatly was Pedersen. Now here's Shamil over the line. Henry Shamil plays it forward, and Bay back to the corner. He lost possession behind the goal to Liam Schultz. Now Schultz goes down. There's going to be a penalty coming, and it's a body check. It's going to put the Elite on the power play with just under a minute to play in period number 2. Heading to the penalty box for the Generals is Brady Cunningham. And it's power play number 3 for SDP. .53 last minute of the second period. And Smith can't hold it in. The puck comes out to center. So Cunningham for body checking, and now it's picked up by Charlton, who has a goal in this period. He plays it ahead, and the Generals will break in over the line, but the defense is there. It comes back out to center. Charlton had a poke checked off his stick. Loose at neutral. Comes to the near side with under a minute to go in the period, and Shamil will step over the line, and then it ran off his blade. It's picked up there and cleared off the glass and down by Garrett Heights for the Generals. Regrouping in neutral ice, the Elite with 22 seconds to go. Pass to the near side. It's picked up there by Liam Schultz. Comes out of the corner. Schultz feeds the right point. There's a drive just over the top of the cage by Johnson. Comes to the near side. Smith with 10 seconds to go in the period. Smith with options. He gets it to Schultz. He closes in with 5 seconds. Schultz off balance shot and a glove catch by Hesse through traffic. That was a difficult save. And Aiden Hesse made that one look easy with 2 seconds to go in the second period and a minute 3 in the power play for the SDP Elite. Plant on for the face-off for the Elite. It's in skates, and that's going to do it for the second period of play. Each team scores 3 goals in the second period. We played 2, and our score is the SDP Elite 5, the Minnesota Generals 3. And they had 10 shots on goal in that second period. The Generals had 13, and they've outshot SDP now 16-15 for the game. 60-second break. Back with the third period next here on the Youth Hockey Hub.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
14 minutes on the board here at the Bloomington Ice Garden. Jeff Pappas with you with a call of the final game of the AAA State Championships. Pee Wee Major, SDP Elite leading the Minnesota Generals 5-3 after 2 periods, and they have a power play for 101 to start the third. Charlton and Plant on the draw, and SDP Elite controls. Pedersen will come to center and lay it ahead. Francisco in over the line, got past one defender. Francisco cuts to the slot, shoots, and then it's deflected by Charlton over the glass and out of play. Face-off coming up in the general zone to the right of goaltender Aiden Hesse, who has stopped 10 out of 15 shots that he's seen. Elite starter Luke Carruthers stopped 10 out of 12. Cash Cruitt in relief, 3 out of 4. And now it comes to the right point. Here out of the corner, Dean closes. He shoots, and Hesse knocked that one over the top. Francisco goes back for it. He feeds the left point. Pedersen back to Francisco. Into the middle for Dean. He shoots. He scores. Dean lifts the backhander over the goaltender, Hesse, and it's 6-3. Dylan Dean. Nice work on the power play, and it comes at 34 seconds of the third period. It is a power play goal. SDP cashes. They are 2 for 3 in the man advantage. Dean has scored both of them. And it's now 6-3. And Francisco and Nate Pedersen also being given an assist. Power play goal at 34 seconds. Dean from Francisco and Pedersen, 6-3. Dean with 2 goals in the game, and now comes to the left point, and Heights has to come out to center. Kuznick has him tied up, and it's stolen away. Here comes Burchild over the line. Burchild shoots. It's deflected wide, and after it is Sammy Nelson. Couple of goals here. Now, nice play there by Smith to hold the zone. He plays it down behind the net, and it's Heights in control. He feeds the near wall. Garcia. His middle breakout pass is stolen away by Burchild. He plays it down deep. I like the game Burchild's played today. He is not on the score sheet, but he's done a lot for his team. Now behind the goal, 12:36 to go. And it's players from both teams trying to dig it out. The Generals pick it up. And at center, the Elite control. Smith will lay it into the zone, and they'll head for the bench as they change. Burchild in deep on the forecheck. Puck goes back behind the net, and the Generals clear up the middle, but it's stolen away, and it's picked up by Wyatt Tower. Drops to the right point, and Alexander unable to hold it, and it's played ahead. Here comes Flanders over the line. Check that. It's A.J. Garcia looks to center. Now a spin and shoot, and Cash Cruitt with a save. Through traffic on Zimmerman. Now The Elite control it with under 12 minutes to go, and down the far wing they come. Here's Liam Schultz over the line. Tried to split the defense, and then he's knocked off the play, and it comes on to the goaltender, Hesse, for a faceoff. Faceoff to the left of the Generals goaltender. Now it's played down into the left corner. Zimmerman goes after it. Now it's loose in front. It's stolen and swept onto the goaltender, Hesse, and will get a stoppage. And we'll face off to his right, and it'll be Schultz on for the draw. He wins the draw, and Shamil in the corner. Now Schultz is knocked into the boards. We have a hooking penalty coming. 11:25 to play. And heading to the penalty box for the Generals for the hook is Zach Bay. Power play number 4 for SDP, 2 for 3 to this point. And from the draw, Alexander at the right point, top of the circle, leaves it. Here's Dean. He winds and shoots, and he hit the crossbar. It goes over the glass and out of play. Boy, a blazer there from Dylan Dean, and face-off coming up. And I guess they're saying that it hit the goaltender and then went out of play because the face-off is taken inside the zone. But Dean cranked one off there and nearly made it 7-3. Now SDP in control. Puck to the far side. Francisco out of the corner. Shoots, he scores! And it is 7-3. And A.J. Francisco scores his second goal of the game. And they're 3 for 4 on the power play. Comes at 2 minutes and 57 seconds. Now back in the SDP Elite zone. They lead it by 4. Pedersen and Victor Plant getting assists on the goal. So it's a 4-goal lead again. They scored the first 4 goals of this game. And the Generals came back with 3 out of 4. Now the last 2 by SDP Elite. With 10:42 to go, they lead it by 4, 7-3. They've scored 7 goals on 19 shots. It tells you how efficient they have been. And the puck played down by Smith. Francisco chasing after it. He spins. He centers it. And in deep, Dean with a good opportunity. Plant spins and shoots, but the net's been knocked off. And we'll get a face-off. Now some pushes and shoves exchanged in front of the Generals goal. Face-off coming up to the left of Aiden Hesse in the Generals net. 7-3 the score, 10:23 to play, and the SDP Elite will dig it out of the corner. Dean takes a bump. Puck comes to the blue line. They have a 2-on-1. And over the line comes Schubert. Closes in. Schubert fires. He scores! Connor Schubert, 7-4. They broke out 2-on-1 and made SDP pay for it. 3:50 the time of the goal for Connor Schubert. Now SDP breaks in. Pedersen sweeps it towards the front of the net. And DeMars and Cunningham get assists at 3:50, and it's 7-4. 9:47 to play. The Generals pick it up and come to center. Rink-wide pass. Picked up by Garcia. A.J. Garcia over the line. He shoots. Pruitt with an easy save. It comes off to the right boards. And now they'll pick it up and carry to center. Nelson. He overskated, and it's brought into the zone. They're offside. We're going to face off with 9:26 left. Shots are 20-19 now, favoring SDP Elite. 7 goals on 20 shots. And over the line, SDP Elite closes in. It's Schultz. And now played cross ice. Pedersen back into the SDP zone. Leaves it there. And a pass tipped ahead past Wyatt Tower and deep into the zone. Comes to center, and the Generals will play it on into the zone. Schultz plays to the near boards. Garcia tries to come away with it. Here's a shot that goes wide of the goal by Heights. And now SDP will carry to center. A long pass, and they've got a breakaway. Shamil closes in, and he shot it over the top. Goaltender might have got a piece of that, but now here's Shamil in front. He tries to close to the left side. He goes down, and the Generals get possession. 8.5 minutes to play in a 7-4 Pee Wee Major game. SDP Elite on top of the Generals here as it's dug off the half wall and played down deep. Tower goes after it, but he will break off. Heads for the bench on a change as Kronberg plays it ahead, and it's stolen in the slot. Schultz closes in, and then he lost it. Now the puck runs towards the high slot and finally out to center. It's picked up, and here come the Generals back. DeMars over the line. Still in possession, throws it towards the net, and Nick Johnson will claim it in the right corner. Back behind the goal with under 8 minutes to go. Cleared around on the near side, and it's picked up there by Luke Smith. Plays out to center. Stolen by Cunningham over the line. Cunningham has poke checked off his stick. He has to come to the far wall to get it. He centers it, and it didn't get to Pruitt. Now played back behind the net. And it comes to the near side and out to center. Here's Victor Plant, and he lost possession. Generals get it. Charlton over the line, and now Dean will take it off him at center. Tries to play it forward, and at the blue line, it's Cunningham for the Generals playing it forward. And SDP Elite plays to the blue line. Plant in the center circle, feeds it over to Dean on the left, and he'll flip it back to Plant into the zone, but it's too far. Controlled by the Generals, and out they come to center. Here's Bond over the line, and his poke checked off his stick. Victor Plant over to Francisco, to Dean over the line. He goes skate the stick. Dylan Dean takes a shot, and a glove catch by Hesse, and a faceoff coming up. A heavy shot there from that young man. Dylan Dean. He gets it there quick. There's no question about that. And the faceoff coming up with 7 minutes and 1 second to play in the third period. Faceoff coming. And, of course, SDP Elite used its timeout earlier. Or the Generals did, rather, when they trailed 4-0 in the early going. It comes out this. Doesn't come out of the zone now. Runs towards the center ice area. Now it's played back ahead by Burchild. Burchild over the line. Left it, shot right on, and the puck rebounds straight over to Luke Smith, and now in the slot, here's a shot that goes wide by Sammy Nelson. 2 goals in the first period, kind of set the tone for this SDP team today. Now it's played all the way back into the zone. Vadepo chasing it for the Generals, so get there first, centers it, and it's picked up in the slot by Wyatt Kuznick. And at center, Burchild. That line, Burchild, Kuznick, and Nelson has been active. And now here's Burchild in the circle. Centers it. Oh, and he was behind Sammy Nelson. Now from the wing boards as he's bowled over, Kuznick shoots. 6 minutes to play as of right now in the third period. Puck played to the near boards, and the Generals break out to center, trailing by 3. It's shot in by Ryland DeMar as he heads for the bench on a change. Pruitt sets it up behind the goal, and it's controlled by Luke Smith. Smith has to go back behind the net. Now cleared to the line, and it's held in. No, it's not, as Cunningham was unable to hold the zone. He brought the puck back in with teammates trapped offside. 5:41 to go. Shots 21-19 for the SDP Elite. And they have been elite on their shot selection as well. Scoring on 1 out of 3 shots today. It's an impressive ratio. The puck comes out to center. And Charlton unable to go forward, now leaves it. Now he has it back in the center circle. Charlton over the line, and now he tops it forward. Back out the center it comes. Cunningham plays it back in. And Cruitt will set it up behind the goal for SDP Elite with 5:10 to go. Played out to center, too far for Shamil, but he'll chase after it and he'll latch onto it. Shamil with a trailer, closing in on the backhand, throws it across. Oh my goodness, a chance for Schultz, and he put it over the top of the goal from a pretty sharp angle. Now that I stop and think about it, it's picked up along the near boards and played out to center, and here comes Charlton over the line, 2 against 3. Charlton centers it, and that's intercepted, and it's played to the near side, and here comes SDP to center. Pettersson, who's had an active game on defense over the line. Pettersson tries to cut to the slot, lost possession, and it's cleared out to center. And here come the Generals back. Charlton over the center ice line, and now he is bumped by Schultz. Puck comes free. Schultz goes after it, along with Zach Bay. Yeah, Schultz closing in. He shoots. Oh, he threw it across. They score. And it's 8-4. Schultz heading in to shoot, and then he thought better of it. And it was the start of a line change, so it's Dylan Dean scoring his 3rd goal of the game. Now a centering pass. Dean from Schultz. So they were starting a line change and scored. 4-goal lead with under 4 minutes to go for SDP Elite. Puck played to the side of the net. Bond looks to center it, and that is taken away. Pettersson in the corner. Dean, hat-trick man here in this championship game. Puck comes to the high slot. It's picked up by Bay. He takes a shot. Cruitt on a knuckling shot. Makes the glove catch, and we have 3:43 left. We'll get a face-off in the SDP Elite Zone. They scored the first 4 goals of this game and have never looked back. Generals had it to 4-2. And 5-3, but have not gotten closer since Nelson's 2nd goal in the first period. Now a centering pass is broken up, and here's Nelson playing it ahead with 3.5 minutes to play, and down the far side, a pass ahead and over the line comes Kuznick. And Kuznick is taken off the puck, but he goes back for it. Kuznick now goes back deep, comes around behind the net, puts on the brakes against 2 red shirts, feeds it over to the far side, but Schubert will get there first for the Generals. And Connor Schubert was a goal today. Plays it around on the near side with just over 3 minutes to play, and out to center they come. Charlton over the SDP line, 1 against 4. And it's picked up there by Johnson. Nick Johnson comes back to Nelson, to Burchild. Over the line, Burchild, and he is pushed off the puck, but follows it. Burchild comes around the left side looking for some help. Now he'll peel back and go to the corner. Burchild 1 against 2, lost out to Charlton finally, lost in the left corner with 2:40 to play. And the Generals in control, Cunningham. Plays it ahead, that's stolen away by Burchild. He shoots, and a save made by the goaltender Aiden Hesse. A face-off with 2 minutes and 33 seconds to play in the 3rd period of our last game here at the Bloomington Ice Garden. 8-4. Puck down. And it goes to the corner, picked up by Tower. He's pinned in against the boards. In no hurry to move it, obviously, with a 4-goal advantage. Now the puck cleared around to the far side, and the Generals will break out to center ice. Comes to the line, and it's brought in by DeMars and then broken up. Pass threaded through to center, and here's Schultz over the line. Schultz cuts to the slot and tried to play it around the defense, and then loose in front. Backhanded shot. Hesse saves as Tower knocked it through the goal crease and wide. Now picked up and played on out to center. And into the zone. Cruitt will set it up for Pettersson in the left corner with under 2 minutes to play. Pettersson falls, gets back up and claims the puck. Runs to the blue line and is played out to center. Shamil pokes at it and is played back in by Charlton with a man trapped offside with 1:36 left. Face-off coming up at neutral ice. Dylan Dean a hat trick in this game for SDP Elite. A.J. Francisco with 2 goals. Victor Plant with a goal. 6 for that line today out of the 8 for this team. Now Francisco can't latch onto it. The puck is picked up, and now here's Bond closing in, and he is forced off the puck by 3 white shirts with 1:20 to play. Now a pass up the middle. Engstrom falls. It's picked up by Francisco. Tries to weave through the defense, and it's claimed there by Charlton. Now back comes Bond. He plays it ahead, and Johnson steps in front of that one. Plant at center to Francisco. Over the line, back to Plant. It's offside as the puck came back out, and Victor Plant brought it in offside with 1:03 to go. Face-off coming outside the Generals' blue line with 1 minute to play. Francisco steals it, closes in. Francisco in deep, and he hit the post on the left, and it goes over the glass and out of play. .55 seconds to go in the third period. An 8-4 lead for SDP Elite. Puck comes up the slot, and Smith shoots, and it goes wide. Puck behind the net. Engstrom lost it in the corner. Lost it to the corner, more accurately. Now played down by Smith behind the net. Engstrom behind the goal for the Generals. Clears to the far side. Nelson is in there against 2 white shirts. Puck comes out to the point area, and it's played back down by Smith, just putting it in deep. 30 seconds to go. Charlton goes to the boards along with Kuznick. Fed around on the near side with 23 seconds to play, and a pass to center ice. And Charlton tries to break through and can't, and he collides with Alexander. Carrying on is Harper for the Generals. Cruz Harper on his backhand. He centers it. It comes through into the circle. A shot, and Cruitt sliding across makes a stop. 5 seconds to go. Here's Engstrom shooting, and that goes off the skate of Kuznick. Comes to the near boards, and the SDP Elite have won the Pee Wee Major Championship in convincing fashion here with an 8-4 win over the Minnesota Generals. They scored 2 goals in the first, 3 in the third, 3 in the first, and they got 24 shots on goal for the game, scoring 8 times. So they score 8 on the night. They had 8 shots in the third period. Excuse me, they had 9 shots in the third period. I need to do my math correctly here. And the Generals had 3 in the third period. For the game, 24-19 the shots on goal, favoring the SDP Elite, your Pee Wee Major champions, who are going to get the trophy presentation and the tournament MVP. Fun day here, as always, at the Bloomington Ice Garden. We'll leave you with the trophy presentation to SDP Elite. Jeff Pappas saying thanks for watching the AAA State Championship on the Youth Hockey Hub.
Minnesota Generals to receive their runner-up trophy. Congratulations, gentlemen, on a great AAA state hockey tournament weekend. Now a presentation of the championship trophy to SDP Elite.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub.